everyone and welcome to my dollhouse. I'm Osaka-chan.doll and I am very happy to have you here today. Your presence truly means the world to me and I'm absolutely thrilled to share this adventure with you. Before we jump into today's video, I'd like to take a moment to ask for your support. If you enjoy my content, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Your engagement helps me to keep creating exciting, high-quality content just for you. And don't forget to click that notification bell, that way you'll always be the first to know when fresh, fun content drops. Looking for stylish, playful, and unique merch? Osaka Doll Merch has you covered. Check out the exclusive designs and accessories in the link below. Thank you so much for being part of this amazing community. Now let's dive right in and get started. Also, I would like to thank my friend some other random VTuber for helping me with today's video. Today I will be telling you a short story that I made up that I call The Last Train from Namba Station. With that being said, let us begin. Chapter 1, Just a Western Holiday. Halloween night in Osaka is supposed to be loud. Parties in Shinsaibashi, tourists taking selfies in front of Glico, so many people running around dressed as ghosts and in cosplay, all celebrating the Halloween night. But for Kenji Watanabe, this year felt different. The air was heavy, restless, as if something in the city was holding its breath. Kenji Watanabe, a salaryman who hated Halloween for no reason other than the simple fact that it was, as he called it, a Western holiday, finished work late near Namba Station. He rushed through the nearly empty underground mall, annoyed by the distant sound of drunken laughter and Halloween party-goers echoing up from Dotonbori. He checked the time, 11:50 p.m., 10 more minutes until the last train. He heard footsteps behind him, soft, uneven. He turned to see a group of about 5 young people, maybe university age, all stood there. They all had white face paint on with dark eye sockets. Their costumes were old-fashioned style, ragged kimonos, and they had frayed red cords tied around their necks. The smallest young lady stepped forward. She was stunning but so haunting at the same time. In a soft yet haunting whisper, she says, "Oni-san, where is the train? We are lost. We're trying to catch the last train. Can you show us where to go?" He was taken aback by the young lady's beauty. Kenji forced a smile. "Sure, but you look like you've had a rough night. Lost your phones or maps or something." All 5 shook their heads. "No, at once. We can't. Please help us." Her voice was flat and empty of all emotions.
Chapter 2, The Last Train. The station speakers crackled. The announcement echoed. Last train to Wakayama, departing from Platform 1. Doors closing soon. Kenji hurried down the stairs, but the young people followed silently. The squeal of brakes signaled the train had already arrived. Kenji hurried toward the platform, the group of 5 following silently, as if their footsteps made no sound. Yet somehow, they were already inside too. Thinking it was odd, Kenji just sighed as he felt uncomfortable.
Chapter 3, Something is very wrong. At first, the car looked normal, just dimly lit. Kenji sat far away from the 5 young people. It felt odd. Kenji just sighed as he felt uncomfortable, wanting to not think about it. Kenji starts to look away from them and starts to scan the train, but as the train started moving and speeding off, it took him a few minutes, but he noticed something wrong. There were no ads on the walls, no route maps of any kind, no reflections in the windows, not even of the 5 young people, except his own. All 5 of them stared at him, causing a sense of a cold chill to run through Kenji's spine.
The small young lady whispered, "Oni-san, do you know where we are going?" Kenji laughed nervously. "Of course, Wakayama. I am going home. I am not sure where you all are going after the train stops." Another young lady shook her head slowly. "No, we're all going home." Suddenly the lights flickered. The windows went from pitch black to flickers of gravestones rushing past. Then darkness again. Knowing something is very much wrong, he stood to pull the emergency lever, but his hand went straight through it. His breath caught in his throat. Kenji's heart started to pound. Chapter 4. Don't you remember? The group smiled, revealing rows of perfectly white teeth, as all 5 of their eyes turned to a solid black, with no whites in them. You didn't notice, you fell off the platform, just like us. You died at Namba Station. Don't you remember? This is the train that takes lost souls home. A young man said. Kenji, now afraid, had stood up from his seat and stepped back, shaking his head. No, I was just tired. I worked overtime to avoid this holiday. His memory flickered as his mind was racing, slipping on spilled beer on the platform. I tripped. There was a flash of train lights coming at me from the tracks. Then, nothing. I just wanted to go home. The train slowed. A rusted sign passed the window. Raison Station, Spirit Mountain Station. The doors opened with a hiss, and freezing wind rushed in. The group softly tugged at Kenji's arm gently. A young man said, "Come with us, we would like to make you our friend. No one wants you to be alone." The small lady added, "Yes, come with us, you won't be alone anymore. Let us all go home." Tears welled up. Fear, sorrow, acceptance, he didn't know, but somehow he did know. Slowly Kenji followed them out into a fog-filled night.
Chapter 5, All Hallows Day, November 1st. Next morning, a janitor sweeping Namba Station found a briefcase lying untouched near Platform 1, and beside it a small Halloween bag filled with new sparkling candy. Security decided to check the cameras. Kenji never appeared on the footage, not once, but the 5 young strangers did. They were all laughing and having a great time. They held up their frayed red cords that were tied around each of their necks, like a trophy. They posed for a photo with someone who couldn't see them, someone who was in reality just taking a selfie. They were celebrating a successful hunt. They were all just smiling and waving, looking up at the camera with their blackened eyes and pale faces. Chapter 6, Platform 2. Standing on Platform 2 of Namba Station, there was a mysterious beauty standing alone in the night. Long black hair sways in the underground breeze. One bright violet eye, one bright blue, glowing with hidden secrets. A purple flower in her hair, matching her earrings. She had on an off-shoulder sweater, short skirt, with garter that held her stockings, and chunky boots. A black choker rests at her neck. She looks forward, smiling faintly, eerily. If you ever catch the last train from Namba on a Halloween night, and you see a group of about 5 young people, maybe university age, all standing there, all with the same white face paint, dark eye sockets, and they are all wearing costumes that are old-fashioned ragged kimonos, with a frayed red cords tied around their necks. She lifts a finger to her lips, a playful warning. Don't talk to them, not even if they speak to you. Don't follow them, and don't let them follow you. Her mismatched eyes narrow with seriousness, their glow reflecting the empty tracks beside her. Because they're still searching for more lonely souls to join their group. A subtle shiver runs through the air, station lights flicker, footsteps echo behind her. Her voice now barely more than a breath. And maybe next Halloween, tilting her head, they might be waiting for you. The end. Thank you for watching. I truly hope you enjoyed today's video and found it both fun and insightful. Your support means the world to me, and if you had a great time, I'd love it if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me to keep creating exciting content just for you. Want to be the first to see new videos? Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Your engagement, feedback, and encouragement are what keep me going, and I'm so grateful to have you as part of this amazing community. Once again, I'm osakachan.doll, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, take care, stay awesome, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for being part of this journey. See you soon.
outrun Halloween. 5 pale strangers fall behind him. On Nissan, where's the train, they ask. Too quiet, too still, too wrong. Last train to Raisin. He boards the train to escape them, but they're already inside. The lights flicker, his fear begins to rise. Last train to Raisin, and Kenji feels it closing in. No ads, no maps, no reflections, nothing living in the glass. He pulls the lever, his hand falls through, and terror finally speaks. You're already gone. Memories hit like lightning. The spill, the slip, the lights. 5 black-eyed strangers smiling. Come with us, you die tonight. Last train to tries to breathe but can't. He follows them into the fog, heart pounding like